This guy thinks I'm really stupid and that I'm going to play some basic move like e4. Joke's on him. I'm playing this. Seriously? e5? What are you? I'm going to play this pawn right here so that I can protect it with my other pawn. What do you mean I just got checkmated? This isn't fair!
Chess is a pretty simple game when it comes to rules, but every YouTuber that covers it makes it seem like, god damn, it is not that deep. Don't get me started on the thumbnails, because what do you mean Gotham Chess is now a Super Saiyan? Or like he's Gojo and can do Infinite Void now. Dog, he's just beating little kids. Also, Hikaru, dog, I don't think the bishops are like multiversal threats. Relax. Despite their great talents, they all pale in comparison towards me, because I am actually the connection between all universes. Stay tuned for my next theory on how Michael Santa is actually Michael Afton. From a first view, this theory makes zero sense, and it should. But once we view at some trait similarities, and then we will form a structured timeline on how this theory does make sense. So, both are named Michael, both previously died and came back to a sense, and they both like choose to keep their legacy. What I mean by this is they could easily change their names after like dying or like needing to, but they don't. They keep that name Michael. For example, Michael Afton changes it to Michael Schmidt on FNAF 1, and Michael DeSanta previously was named Michael Townley before Yankton, and they both like could have easily changed their first name, but they chose to keep their legacy, something very rare. And making this timeline, it would be very weird because Michael would have to change appearances. So we leave a part of FNAF for the end. Sister location FNAF 6, that's for the end. We have to also implement Michael's scores, which I would put in the middle. We don't know much of Michael's childhood, so we'll put FNAF as the starting point. So Michael DeSanta would grow up as an Afton all the way up to FNAF 4, crying child dies, Evan dies, whatever, and then to like presumably escape because he's a rebel, he would change his name to Townley, and then he would start off all his big scores. This would go on all the way up to Union Depository and Option C. After that, Michael would then change his name to Afton and Schmidt, and then he would continue to try and find his family. And then he would get scooped, die, respawn, find Afton, and then burn in FNAF 6.
Who is that?
I saw the lake today. Close by sat a man, his face covered by the hat of an artist, but you could still see his face had nothing there. Punctuation marks replacing expressions, but today he glared. Nearby was a campfire. I remember my friends coming here every day, which felt so weird because today nobody came.